Okay, looks like somebody's written something on this. Oh, that says triceps. Okay, I'll use another one.
That's not a tricep.
No. Transept, maybe, but not a tricep. Okay, yeah, that one says biceps. Okay, there is the longitudinal cerebral fissure. Okay, right there. All right, what's next?
Sulcus and gyrus.
Okay, okay. All right, so gyrus and sulcus. There's a good one right there. Okay.
Wait, this won't be on the practical, right? Because
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
oh,
Yes,
okay,
it will.
like the urea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, these will.
Because I thought you said it's gonna dry up or something.
No, no, no. Those big,
Oh, okay.
big brains that I
So
showed
what's
you
the
last
difference
week.
between a sulci and a
Sulcus is a
like-
groove, and a
Or
gyrus
line.
is a ridge.
Yeah. Gyrus
Yeah.
is a ridge.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gray matter.
Okay. Now, I doubt very seriously if you're going to get gray matter and white matter on this kind of brain. I'll show you, but okay. See, that's gray matter. Okay, just the very outer edge, and then all the slightly darker stuff is white matter. I think that's our triceps.
The darker
Oh, that's the
part is
biceps.
gray matter, right?
The darker part, no, the darker part interior is white matter. Gray matter on the brain is on the surface, okay? 2 credit cards thick. See this, if you look real close right here, you can actually see, it's the difference in the color is not great. So it's really hard to see, okay? So this little edge of a gyrus right here, you can see that little different texture. Now, the white matter is myelinated, okay? So we've got some darkening of that because of the fluids, the preservatives that are used.
Okay, you said
Yeah.
this is white matter.
The more interior stuff, that's white matter, and the very edge,
Is gray matter.
yeah. So if it's saying name the lump, then it's the gyrus. If it's saying name the layer, then it's gray matter,
Okay.
okay?
Why don't they name it gray matter if it's lighter color than the inside?
Well, in a live human brain, gray matter would be gray, and the white matter would be mostly sort of pale pink,
Okay.
kind of a pinkish gray color. It's not really white, but it's closer to white than the outside stuff. So you're losing color in the gray matter, and of course you can see we've got a lot of gaining of color, in the white matter area. Okay. All right. What's next? The corpus callosum.
No, I don't get it.
Okay.
Yeah, gray matter
Okay.
and
All
gray
right.
matter.
Okay. This is on a gyrus, Lydia. Okay. Now I picked that spot. You see this little loop right here? Okay. That is the gray matter. Okay. And then out here in the middle, it's white matter. Okay.
What we learn on the paper is the white matters on the edge.
That's the spine. The spine
Yeah,
is
the,
different
that's the
yeah,
from
spine.
the
the,
brain.
yeah, the spine and the brain are exactly opposite, okay?
Okay.
Spine, white matter outside, gray matter inside. Brain, white matter inside, gray matter outside. Yep, yep. Well, the gray matter is where the thinking process takes place. Gray matter in your brain is like a pudding, okay, a soft pudding. And those neurons, and when you're watching the game shows and people are thinking, they're thinking, then all of a sudden they know it. You get this bright look on their face and they know it because, well, what's happened is those neurons in that gray matter have been doing this, reaching for each other, and all of a sudden they get a synapse between them and they can pass the information across and make a connection, okay? And this is something that you all are doing right now, which will help you immensely when you get to be an elderly person. Because the more pathways you have for a particular thing, the better chances are that you're going to be able to use that one of those pathways. Okay? This is why an elderly person frequently gets to the point where they remember their childhood and their growing up memories, but they don't remember what they were supposed to do today. Because during their life, they have replayed those memories like a video, okay, and formed a new pathway. So they've got thousands and thousands of pathways for their special events, okay? But, you know, what somebody told them to do today, they don't remember because they're no longer making neural pathways as well, okay? Yeah.
You ever done a MOCA?
Of what?
A MOCA?
No, no,
I
what
don't know
am
if
I-
you're old enough to have had a Medicare like wellness visit, but
Oh.
this is a visit for seniors 65.
Oh, yeah.
Where they do it's
Yeah, and
like
I
a
only got
mental
3 out of
status
5.
exam
Oh, I only got
is
3.
one,
I only
and
got 3 out
MOCA
of 5.
is kind of a
Yeah.
bigger, more complex one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then that's supposed to test like
Yeah.
your short-term memory versus your long-term memory.
Yeah. My doctor does that as part of my physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that may be why, you know, maybe it's part of the required thing for anybody over 70. You know? You know? So anyway, okay, what's next?
The corpus callosum.
Okay, there's our corpus callosum right there. Okay, and do we get septum pellucidum? Nope. Okay, what else do we get?
Lateral ventricles.
Okay, lateral ventricle right there. Okay, now look at the difference in the shape of the lateral ventricle here and the lateral ventricle here. And if you look on those ventricle models, you'll see why. Because if you get right up to the front of the ventricles, they're like this, and then as they go back, they're like this, and then as you get back further, they
Kind of widen out.
yeah, they widen out and change position, okay? So as you go from front to back, see, if I turn this slice over, we'll get another view yet of the lateral ventricles. In fact, you don't get them. Oh, there's one right there. There's the tail end of one. See? This one, it got missed over
So
here.
that's the back.
Yeah, this is the back
Towards the
end,
back of it.
back end of a lateral ventricle. Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, did we get it all?
Thalamus.
Oh, thalamus.
And third
Okay.
ventricle.
Okay, and the third ventricle, and that's why I needed this one, because this one doesn't have it. Okay, okay, there's thalamus. Okay, and this is third ventricle, right there. Doesn't have a number on it, does it? Hold on.
Okay, so thalamus is just like the lighter part. to the
Yeah,
lighter color.
yeah. And the thalamus changes texture and color a little bit as you go. Okay, so see,
It's the space.
the shape, this kind of oval shape, okay, but you'll notice now, there are some other things that are right there parallel to the thalamus, okay? But as you look right here, see this kind of smooth area right here? Okay, that's thalamus too. Okay, so just remember, off to the side, if we're going down the median line, okay, and then off to the side, and it's kind of an oval, that's the thalamus.
Okay.
All right,
Which one is lateral ventricle in this?
right here,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, see, this is corpus callosum, lateral ventricle, that's a piece of the third ventricle. If you look at the ventricle model, you see third ventricle's perpendicular on the human. It's horizontal, part of it's horizontal in the brain, on the sheep's brain. Okay, we're ready to do the sagittal head, and who would